I know that I know a number of you, but many that I don't. My name is Tim Hoekstra. I am a pastor that does many things. And first of all, I want to come and on behalf of my church, which is a suburban church, but it's called Suburban Life Community Church because 25 years ago, we were led to submit our church under the black leadership of the West Side and have been doing that ever since. And that largely led to a lot of ways that Rashida and I came together a number of years ago, and we're in a meeting that I'm not sure either one of us really wanted to be in, but found ourselves having like-heartedness and vision and have been in the struggle together for many years since then. So tonight I think about this place and the next phase of exciting visionary leadership with Rashida at the helm, and I think of the creativity of God. I think of the great imagery of God that's carried throughout the Scriptures. The Scriptures are drama and poetry and wonder and vision and imagination and creativity. And that is the image of God that is in this place, in Rashida, and in all of us together, and in the community of the Austin neighborhood, regardless of what other people say, right? This place needs to be here, deserves to be here, and all that it will lead to and contribute to more and more and more. So I'm excited to be here for a little part of this. I have another commitment that I have to head out to, but really grateful to spend some moments here. And I almost found some rhythm. I don't think I almost did. I just want to be clear. Almost. All right? But I also am a part of an organization called the Leaders Network Chicago. And just down the road, was a part of a leadership team there, a board member that helped open a credit union right here in the Austin neighborhood. Vision is alive, imagination is stirring. And on behalf of the Leaders Network, Rashida, congratulations on this effort, on this leadership, on what is next. And then at a deeply personal level, I am just so excited to walk alongside, to be with you, to be under your leadership, and to really just continue to watch, seek, pray, listen, and see, and be a learning person from your leadership. And so it's a real gift, so thank you. Let's pray together. Lord Jesus, you are the ultimate of creativity and imagination. The ultimate. Who could have come up with the idea of sending yourself into the world in the person of Jesus? And so we thank you for that creativity that now is marked on all of us, and that has deep roots in the African American community that maybe has led the world with creativity and imagination and beauty and wonder and poetry and all of the things. And tonight is that opening night of moving forward in a new fashion in this facility. Bless Rashida and all who come along on this journey, all the performances of tonight and beyond. We hold it before you, so grateful and excited to have you empower it more and more and more in greater ways. In Jesus' name, we say together, amen.
Tonight, we are here to do a few important things. A lot of them don't have to do with that performance we saw by Azania, right? We're gonna have some artistry and some amazing time, but the first thing we wanna do is we wanna appreciate this beautiful space, right? Isn't it beautiful? Raise your hand if this is your first time at the KCA. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Raise your hand if you've been here before. Welcome back. know and feel that this is home, okay? So tonight you're going to get a glimpse of what's going to be happening here at the KCA, the programmatic happenings, and all of the experiences that will fill this space underneath the leadership of the new founding director, Rashida Graham Washington, and the KCA team. And let me tell y'all, if you know anything about Rashida Graham Washington, y'all are in for a lot of collaboration, a lot of vibrancy, a lot of artistry, a lot of innovation and newness, and a lot of family, right? It's gonna be a lot of family feels in this space. And that's what we wanna do tonight. Give you a quick glimpse at what that's gonna look like and feel like as we help Rashida come into this new position. So tonight you're going to experience performances and artistry from people who walk, work, and live right here in this neighborhood. Let's give a clap for that. All of these performances are going to highlight love for the Austin community and the greater West Side, and there is no better place to do it than right here at the KCA. So for those of you who want to follow along in tonight's program, you received a QR code at the door when you entered, and you can use that QR code to follow along in tonight's experiences. Okay? Y'all got your QR code? I see some folks scanning it. Cool. Perfect. And if you need some help, just say neighbor. Right. And you get the help you need almost immediately. So, without further ado, I am really excited and thrilled to introduce you all to Kumba Kids. Excuse me. On the 6th day of Kwanzaa, a celebration in Black culture that takes place between December and January, we celebrate Kumba, which means creativity. Kumba is a call to always do as much as we can, in ways that we can, in order to leave our community more beautiful than we inherited it. Kumba Kids responds to that call for creativity every single time they hit the stage, y'all. Every single time. Giving their very best at every performance, and we are so excited to welcome them to the KCA stage tonight. So let's give a round of applause to Kumba Kids as they come. always a joy to see kids express themselves and show their creativity. It reminds us that we need to find the child in us, right? Oftentimes. And so, no stranger to artistry. Our next artist, Avery R. Young. All right. This musician, poet, and spoken word aficionado has been educating young people in the art of writing and performance for decades. Born and raised on the West Side, this force of funk and soul is the heartbeat of Chicago and serving as the very first poet laureate in this great city. Let's clap it up for that. Author of the book Neckbone, Visual Verses, Theaster Gates called him one of our greatest living street poets and one of the most important thinkers on the Black experience. His album, Booker T. Soul Train and Race Wreck-It, engages matters of race, gender, and sexuality in America during the Obama era. Additionally, Avery serves as one of the 4 directors of the Floating Museum and can often be found performing with his band, the Deacon Board. Y'all, let's give Avery R. Young a round of applause.
All right, now, come on now. Hey, Rashida! How you doing, Rashida? Look here, Queen. Look at here. Won't he do it? Won't he will? You all don't understand. Rashida and I actually know each other before we knew each other. She used to hang out real tough with my cousin, Lashina. Lashina, I get it. And we met officially at a school called Oak Park River Forest. I was teaching poetry and she was my classroom. I was in your classroom, teaching poems. And it was a Friday, shut the door, yes it was a Friday. I am at a school on 71st Street on the south side talking to young men about the importance of Black history of themselves, and I mentioned Emmett Till. And they didn't know who Emmett Till was. It was like a 7th and 8th grade class. And the thing was, I was on 71st Street. I know you all out west, but on 71st Street, on 71st Street, like on Southside, you gotta explain to them that the corners come with 2 different names. But this 71st Street is actually named in honor of Emmett Till, so I didn't understand why folks would walk past this dude's name every day and not necessarily know who he was. I asked the principal, can I come back in like 2 weeks and kind of, I want to write something and I want to come back and present it to the classroom. Because I couldn't stay, because I had to go to Oak Park. And then I decided to write the piece at Oak Park. So this is called Emmett Till Remix. In my ass, in my ass, were you there when they did what they did to that boy? Were you there when they did what they did to that boy? Were you there when they snatched him out him uncle's house? past the miles, most house. Oh Lord, was it when they brought him to the wife? What is that? When they brought him to the wife, is this him? 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 Hey, Carol, is this him? Carol, is this him? Oh, Miss Carol, is this him? Is this him? Is this him? Oh, were you there? Were you there when they led him to the bar? Were you there? Were you there when they led him to the bar? Were you there when they picked up a brick and played touchdown on the face? Were you there when they picked up a brick and played touchdown on the face? Were you there when they took a fender, tied around his neck, threw him in the river? Were you there when they took a fender, tied around his neck, threw him in the river? Oh, were you there to see him body waiting in the water all night long? Were you there? Smell him body waiting in the water all day long? Were you there? Hear him body waiting in the water all the night long? Were you there? Hey, were you there? Smell him body waiting in the water all night long? Oh, were you there? Were you there when the mama, when I got the call? Were you there? Were you there when the mama got the call? They got in it, they got in it, they got in it. Maybe they got in it, they got in it. White boy! Were you there? Were you there to see God children? See them all dressed in black. Oh, were you there? See God children all dressed in black. Were you there? Were you there? Hear brothers cry. See sisters faint. Were you there? Hear brothers cry. See sisters faint. Oh, were you there? Were you there? Hear that white boy brag about Were you there? Are you here? Juries keep coming back, saying not guilty. Were you there? Are you here? They recorded on tape. Got it on TikTok, YouTube, channel 2579132 news. But the jury keep coming back, saying not guilty. Now tell me, who gonna run for it? Who gonna raise in this sugar right? Who gonna drive our tears? Hey, 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 who gonna watch me in there? Who gonna run for it? Hey! Who gonna ride for him? Who gonna drum for him? Who gonna dance for him? Who gonna? Who gonna? Oh, who gonna sit with him? Who gonna kill for him? Who gonna die? Who gonna live? Who gonna live? Yeah, hey! Yeah, hey! Who gonna live?
So Avery's performance reminds us that storytelling shows itself in all different forms of artistry. And it reminds us that performance has many functions. Music performance often serves as a catalyst for meditative reflection. The gift of classical music can often also serve as a gift for reflection. All right, y'all. So who heard of Ravinia? A few of us, right? Well, Ravinia Festival's El Sistema inspired orchestra program, Sistema Ravinia, is an intensive orchestral musical education program that fosters social development through classical music training for 3rd graders through 8th graders right here in Chicago Public Schools. Students in this program receive daily ensemble and orchestra instruction, originating in Venezuela in the 1970s. The Music for Social Change program is now in over 60 countries. Let's clap it up for that. Ravinia's El Sistema program is a part of the Teach to Play educational programs which aim to offer students access to musical education. The Reach, Teach, Play program impacts over 20,000 Chicago Public School students each year. So at this time, I want to invite the director of Reach, Teach, Play at Ravinia, Christine Taylor Kondo, up to tell us a little bit about some of the members who's going to play us a few selections today.
Hi everyone, and congratulations again, Rashida. It's going to be such a pleasure working with you. And that was a wonderful introduction to Ravinia's Reach, Teach, Play programs. And we have a full orchestra here of young students. We've been here for over 11 years now with students in the orchestra program. And we had hoped that they would perform for you en masse tonight, but even though we're not in a pandemic, COVID is still out there and our conductor is down. However, we have many alumni of the program who have gone on to do tremendous things. Kaylee Johnson came up through the orchestra here and then went on to Chi Arts, Chicago High School for the Arts, because of her actually in the orchestra. She has received many scholarships and awards to summer programs all over the country, and she is now a prestigious member of the Chicago Musical Pathways Initiative. There are only 50 or so kids in that cohort, and they are all bound for music conservatory. So Kaylee is going to represent the entire orchestra tonight, and she is performing the De Mersman Flute Concerto. Please welcome Kaylee Johnson.
my morning routine. I'm just saying. All right, so in addition to the Catalyst Circle Rock School led by Liz Jamison Dunn, woo woo, we love a shout out, and the KCAF being on this campus, there are actually 2 other campuses that we partner with as well. Rock Church, led by the phenomenal pastor Rob Stevenson, who has led the campus for more than 2 decades, as well as Circle Urban Ministries, a nonprofit community development organization committed to health and wellness and the vitality of the Austin community, and is led by James Borshade and 2 additional campus organizations. Yeah, we want to shout out our people. We want to clap for our people. That's cool. Together, these 4 are mighty, okay? These 4 entities are collaborating towards a better tomorrow. This campus, now look, in my notes, you all, it says that this campus could be. I'm going to say that it is. This campus is an epicenter for the holistic wellness of children, families across health, education, faith, and the arts. Now, who could say no to that? Anybody? No, right? It is for these reasons that the Fab Four, if you will, Liz, Rob, James, and Rashida, will be working collectively to engage your support around this great endeavor. So, be on the lookout for invitations, be on the lookout for asks. This is great work, and they will need help from each and every one of us to get the job done, okay? But this work did not just begin with Rashida, you all. It has been happening for a while. This work began several decades ago when Karen founded the faith-based organization Circle Community Center in 1974. The center began with a 3-pronged approach by opening a youth mentoring center, family counseling services, our very own Stephen Jackson. And it's gonna be black too, right?
How y'all doing? I'm about to get comfortable because I'm at home. I'm 47, so. So thank all of y'all for coming out to celebrate Rashida. Avery, man, it's been a while. Last time I saw you, we was in Bill Ayers' basement. Bill Ayers' basement, Hyde Park. So I'm gonna give a little background. I don't know how much time I have, but like I said, I feel at home. I saw a few people. Sheila, where you at? You still in here? Sheila Anderson, like these are my people. So my story, how I got to this space was the K. Ryan family. Lonnie and Glenn K. Ryan engaged my parents when we lived in Dallas, Texas, in Red Prairie, Texas, a suburb of Dallas. To be called, because that was the thing back then, wasn't it, Sheila? Be called. We were called to ministry. My father had just completed Dallas Theological Seminary, and he was recruited to be the assistant pastor of what was then Rock of Our Salvation Evangelical Free Church, which was a partner organization with Circle Urban Ministries, as she mentioned before. And this was 1988. Maya, you in here too? Maya Carter. Her mother used to work the front desk. Miss Carter, was she at the front desk? Where was she at, Miss Sheila? The home, yeah. Was that the resale shop too? Yep, that's what it was, the resale shop. So everything that I do today was on the back and of the founding members of this organization, the equity and anti-racism work, and me and Doc were discussing it. They used to do affinity groups in 1988. They had meetings called the chocolate meeting, which specifically was for black folk to come. They had the vanilla meeting, which was specifically for the white folk to come. And then they would have the fudge ripple meeting where the black and the white folks came. And guess what they did? Ate fudge ripple ice cream. But the foresight of Glenn K. Ryan and Robert Washington, who was the senior pastor at Rock Salvation Evangelical Free Church, to have the foresight in 1988 to separate people, to have dialogue that they couldn't necessarily have in the presence of other people, and then to come together to collaborate to solve problems, was what we now call affinity groups. And this was 1988, like I said. So it was, and I didn't know what I was experiencing because I was 12, 13, and Doc can attest to this because Doc ran with the K-Ryans too. Lonnie K-Ryan sends her greetings to everyone here. I spoke to her earlier. I told her I was going to be here to do this, but they did community development and built this community. They bought several buildings in this community. How many of y'all from the Austin community? How many of y'all remember the murder building? Right there on West End and Parkside. It was called the murder building because they found bodies in it on a regular basis. Like, Suburban Ministry bought that building, rehabbed that building, and provided subsidized housing. They not only did it right there on West End, they did it right here. They did it all throughout the community. I don't know how many properties they had throughout the community, but they did that. They had Bridge to Freedom, which served the recently released people, justice impacting individuals. So they were doing a bunch of work. They had and I don't know what they have today, but they had medical, dental, clothing, you name it. They were a full service agency for the community. So the impact of this, and just seeing this, when I got here, this was here, but this was called Phase 3, wasn't it, Ms. Anderson? It was called Phase 3. And Phase 3 was desolate. It was dark. It seemed way smaller. Way bigger when I was younger. But like we used to play capture the flag in this building. We used to run around and play capture the flag in this building. They would also provide jobs, summer jobs through the Mayor Daley Summer Job Program. Me, Nairobi, Jabari, I'm naming people in Ms. Anderson's family. I know Jabari got asbestos abatement training here at Circle Rock through the Summer Job Program, and we were the ones to clear the asbestos out of this building so that they could do the foundational work to do the building that it in, the beautiful building that you see here today. So the K-Ryans, Glenn and Lonnie K-Ryan, I called them my white parents because we stayed in one of their buildings, grew up on Erie and Mayfield. That's where their building was located. A few of their buildings, they owned a few properties over there, but they stayed over on Huron. And had a son a little bit younger than me named Nathan K. Ryan, rest in peace. But this was my family. I could go over there, it was a safe space. This center was a safe space. We'd come up here and play basketball, we would do several things. A bunch of people came through this building, I can name a lot of them, but I don't know how much time that I had. But I wanted to, Rashida asked me to come up here and share the impact of the community. Providing housing was critical back then, subsidized housing, and didn't discriminate at all, and looked out for a lot of people in this community. The last time I was here in this building was Willie Douglas's funeral last year, which was nostalgic as well. But the K-Ryan in 2011, Glenn, rest in peace, he passed away. I was just recently released from incarceration at that time, about a year. But Glenn K. Ryan passed a year after I came home in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. It was a year after I'd been home. But this man was an avid historian. He could tell you the history of Chicago. He would actually do tours for people. And mind you, I don't know y'all know who Glenn K. Ryan Alani is. They out there on the wall, but they white people. But he would do tours of the city of Chicago and give you history. Deep, rich history of what Chicago was, what it used to be, and what it came to be. So I said all this to say, the impact of that these people had on this community still resonates today, and we see now with the leadership that they now have put in place, that are now still continuing to have even a broader and a bigger impact. So it's an honor to be in this space. It's an honor to be associated with these people. It's an honor to be associated with this community. I look forward to seeing what is to come, the performances. I can't wait to collaborate and do things. Maybe the RJ conference next year is here. But I really look forward to. So shout out, let's have a moment of silence for the K-Ryans. Lonnie is now living in Waco, Texas, and says she's loving life more than she's ever loved it before. But let's have a moment of silence for Nathan K. Ryan, their son, and Glenn K. Ryan, one of the founding people of this space. So let's have a moment of silence for them. So thank all y'all for sitting here and listening to my stories. I look forward to see what this building does, what this space does. Y'all have a good night.
Thank y'all for listening to the story. Like, we don't love a good story. We appreciate that story. We appreciate our legacy holders and our promise keepers, those who remain with us to make sure that we continue to share the story forward. So let's give it up for Stephen one more time. Thank you so much, Stephen, for what you have done in maintaining the mantle of Glenn's legacy and sharing it with us. We appreciate you. A legacy as impactful as one deserves a bringing down the house kind of celebration, right? Yeah. And so up next, I want to introduce you all to a creative mistress of the house. A woman with a stage presence who you all have probably seen walking around this theater tonight with beautiful earrings, a beautiful smile, and an even more beautiful presence. A contestant on season 20 of The Voice, this soulful songstress with a heart of reggae and Afro beats can sing her way out of any jam. Her voice over her career is fierce, having worked with multiple Fortune 500 companies in their engagement with the Black community. She knows how to get it done. Featured on several episodes of Empire and freshly featured on an episode of The Chi, Miss Pia Renee is one to watch at the KCA and beyond. Y'all, please put your hands together and help me welcome to the stage Pia Renee.
To avoid violence with minimal guidance. Thank you. I wrote that song because I was born and raised in this community. I was born at St. Anne's Hospital, which used to be on Division in Lamont back in the 80s. It's no longer there. I was raised at 4849 West Fulton, which is right on Fulton and Lamont. I have, as a matter of fact, this building used to be a part of Austin High School way back in the day. And my mother was a freshman in high school in this building. My family has had boots on the ground in the Austin community and blood shed on the ground in the Austin community. I love this community. I've been cut from this cloth, so it is a privilege and an honor to stand in the K-1 Center for the Arts and sing for you all and serve you all and look at you all. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate you. The night is not over, but I just want to say my piece, all right? All right. Love y'all. Thank you.
No, okay, I'm just joking. Let's give one more round of applause for Pia and the phenomenal lady that sung her. Y'all just got y'all own show tonight, okay? So, I want to make sure you all can find Pia after tonight. So if you got a phone, say phone. If you're on social media, say social media. Okay, got it. There's a few of y'all on social media. So, you all can follow up with Pia on social media at PIA Renee, that's RENEE, for all her fashion-forward funnies and singing that you can handle. All right, y'all, so here's the thing. We came here for an evening with Rashida Graham Washington. Yeah, right? And we done heard from everybody except Rashida Graham Washington, right? And for those of you who know Rashida Graham Washington, and for those of you who are going to get to know her, this is in fashion. Rashida has a way of making space for other people to flourish and express their creativity and shine their light. And that is exactly what she did here tonight. It is not off-brand. And I hope that you all have enjoyed the artistry and the performances on this stage tonight. This vision that you all have witnessed is exactly what Rashida and the KCA team hopes to continue to elevate and promote as a part of the KCAF mission to provide a home for artistic, creative expression and civic engagement that animates and engages the human spirit in ways that prioritize the Black experience in the Austin community and the Chicagoland area. But now, I know y'all want to hear from the woman of the hour, right? Yeah? Let me hear y'all say yeah. All right. So, sharing her original piece, debuted right here tonight, It Must Be the Oil Wells. Please welcome Rashida Graham Washington to the stage.
Good in here. I didn't come to say a whole lot. I got a couple folks I want to pay homage to tonight. Somebody got some flowers they're supposed to hand me here in a minute. Somebody, can y'all find Mama Sharon? Where's Mama Sharon? Where's she at? Okay, well tell her to get on up here. Y'all, here come the mayor. This is the mayor of the KCA, Mama Sharon Morgan. And we would not be much. Y'all, she's so bossy. She probably back there laughing because she knows the truth. But we listen, and we're better because she's here with us. You've heard a lot about, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it. That's the right thing to do. Mama Sharon gets us typed and right on a regular basis. This theater came because Mama Sharon said so. The board chair for the KCAF, his name is Terry Toth, and he would tell you that she told him to do it, so he did. And so we just want to honor Mama Sharon. Give a round of applause if she comes. She just threatened my life in typical Sharon fashion. Thank you so much for everything you are to all of us, for everything you do for all of us. Thank you. Child, flowers is bigger than Mama Sharon. You got to come this way, Mama. Thank you. Give her another round of applause. We love you and we are so grateful for you. And I know you're going to choke me out and hear all about it tomorrow. She cannot stand these moments, but we would not know what to do without your love and support and all the other kinds of support you give us too. Thank you. All right now, if you are a black woman and you are in this place, I would ask that all of the women who identify as black women in the room, please stand up and remain standing if you can. This one is for you. It ain't against nobody else, but it is for you. She got that kind of beauty that if marred, honey, you'd grieve the loss, pristine. Make a cover girl lose her magazine. I mean, this girl is boss. Tinged alcohol breath, laced with chiclets. You spend a U.S. Mint for a cheeky kiss called sugar. Her walk, a waltz. The ground begging her, please stop wafting so I can feel your souls. So divine, she got two. One a gourd for joy stored up, the other a tub of hell with you. This woman don't play, but sometimes she do. And if you catch her on the right day, she might even play with you, and it would be your honor. Onyx eyes, a sauna, fierce and fiery is her gaze, and what she look upon, look out, left in ashes and purple haze. Sooted royalty, the universe cracks for thee. Lightning strikes the wise oak tree, and all the stars bow down, homage, grateful for proximity. She is everything you hope to be, a queen, taking no cues. This here a queen with a capital K. If you know, you know, never too slow. She be lost and finding her way. I say if you know, you know. She never too slow. She be lost and finding her way. It's hers to be finding, her business she be minding. It's hers if she do, and if she don't, she ain't. But if she do or if she don't, it ain't because she can't. I said it's hers if she do. And if she don't, it ain't. But if she do or if she don't, it ain't because she can't, she can. If she so choose, choicey of her muse, hit a lick with a stick and don't unless she does. What this here? No, this ain't no rules. She don't play no games when it comes to what she choose. So if she choose you, well, you best be glad. Cause if she passed you by, boy, she'll make you miss what you wish you never had. So if you can, catch a glimmer, get right close, touch the hem of her 50 shades, 40 acres, 30 days, and 20 pearls. All she needs to turn the world on her pinky, watch it twirl. I said 50 shades, 40 acres, 30 days, and 20 pearls. All she needs to turn the world on her pinky, watch it twirl. If you know, you know. You reap what she sowed. And it ain't right, ain't never been, but she got seeds, she'll plant some more. That's right, I said you reap what she sowed. And it ain't right, ain't never been, but she got seed, she'll plant some more. Oh, and watch it grow, y'all, watch it grow into 1,000,000 futures. I said 1,000,000 futures. Watch them come and watch them go. She don't want for nothing. And you ask, how is it so? Well, it's them darn dang digging oil wells, digging backyards to and fro. Oh yeah, Mama Angelou said it and we repeat. And that's how she can see your trap and never skip a single beat. It's them oil wells. Y'all darn digging oil wells, digging in her own backyard. That's how she trades the stock of pain, but not lose her self-regard. Did I tell you she was bad? Well, I meant what I had said, but you feel the goodness of her soul when she kisses you on your head. I don't know how she be doing it, holding them both, the bad and good, but she do. And when she do it, you wish the world would treat her like they should. She do. And when she do it, you wish the world would treat her like they should. You wish the world treat her like they should. Treat her like they should, 'cause they should.
Let's give one more round of applause for Rashida Graham Washington. Yes. Yes. So this is what you're in for, friends. This is what you are in for. This and so much more. The way in which Rashida maintains her commitment to celebrating women and Black women through art and civic responsibility is consistently unparalleled. I met Rashida 6 years ago in a coffee shop, her coffee shop, by the way. After I found out about her in the Austin Weekly, it was like, I gotta meet this lady. And I went there and I told her about some dream I was dreaming at the time, and she said, I'ma help you. And I'm not like one of them ladies that say they gonna help you and they don't. I'ma help you. And Rashida has helped me and collaborated with me and loved me more than any other woman I know. And so we're grateful for her tonight. And we continue to appreciate her craft and her gift of ushering peace and celebration and belonging into spaces that she makes us feel cared for and loved and inhibited for herself. Well done. And so, while the poetry is still flowing, let's welcome Avery R. Young back to the stage for a final piece of the night. This time, a piece commissioned especially for the KCAF entitled, Everybody's Welcome.
Yes, yes, yes.
Give it up as Avery comes.
Shut the door, I didn't know. I was coming here to fuss at you. Look, you already got a job, don't take mine. How many jobs you want, Rasheed? You'll take mine too? No, I'm just kidding. Could you all please give a hand to Justin Dillard, who is somewhere in the back, accompanying with me. That is hilarious, because I spent my night writing a poem about you. And you gotta stand up, like you just made women stand up. It's your turn. Speaking of a coffee house, Rashida Graham Washington had a coffee house in Oak Park, called Oak Park Avenue. Yes, indeed. And in that coffee house was a coffee called The Avery R. Young, which I believe was a dark bean coffee with a double dose of dark chocolate. That part. And y'all, I don't drink coffee at all. I don't need it. I promise you, I don't need it. But look, I drank me some coffee that day. And I always feel like, well, I owe you one. And so this is, hopefully, my payback. Celebrating Rashida Graham Washington, Executive Director of the K. Ryan Center of the Arts, Friday, March 1st, 2024. Rashida's poem, Another Narrative. Let's go! $19.9 West Side Wonder. Belly showing a new brave cocoa world. Because God ain't no mistake maker. We can wear natural defense mechanisms and call them pearls. 2000, day after Halloween, and other narrative, more Andy than Maybelline. Cause God be a champion of tenfold. We can open up windows and be blown blessings by the evidence of things unseen. You may not remember, you in a desk in front of me, excited about writing. Poem about the Holy Ghost. And because God gives us all things, our favorite, the great comforter. You be that poem, walking and talking. You made me a coffee where old Parkins can sit with their toast. Now back in 2010, shut the door on the day that I was born. Here come a child of water. From a wonder from the moon. I ain't gonna cry this out. Because God be the paper, and we be the ink that tells him stories. We say the west side is space for regals and Meet the Harvest children, floating museums and ballrooms. Southside, got Mama Margaret. Southside, got Mama Gwendolyn. Southside, got Mama Jackson. West Side, got Rashida. I said West Side, got Rashida. West Side, what's Stamps at? Got Stamps. West Side, got Rashida. Thank you.
You know when your siblings in the house because they don't follow no directions. They just come and take your stage, do whatever they want to do with it. Hey friends. Whoa. Whoa. What an absolutely incredible evening, huh? Can I just say how absolutely honored I am that you all have come out this evening to celebrate the beauty of this great community called Austin and the KCAF with us. It has just been remarkable. And what about Nikki Grace, y'all? You took the very best care of us. Nikki has been with me for forever, ever, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Thank you. And I don't know where Miss Pia Renee went. Somewhere running around like a chicken. But she is really, for real, a one-woman show in front of the curtain and so much more behind. And for that, I am grateful. To Kumba Kids and Kaylee Johnson, a Sistema Ravinia alum, you are already becoming the consummate professionals, and we are both honored and proud. Thank you all for giving up yourselves on a Friday night. At their age, that's a hot commodity. We do not deserve their prime time. The Azania drummers. They done booked about 10 more jobs in this room tonight, so we're thankful for them as well. To Stephen Jackson, my brother and my friend, a calm and still presence that transforms our lives in the simplest and most complex ways. And to the Chicago Poet Laureate. One who should be knighted and properly coronated as the West Side's Sir Griot. The prodigious Avery R. Young. Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people. Dear kind brother of mine, you are everything to me. These are the ones you have been readily able to witness tonight, and we are grateful for the seen, but to the unseen. Mama Sharon, who keeps us tight and right. Eric on the door, Charlotte and Kenya like the mice from Cinderella, Antonio and Reggie, who ensure that our tech is tight, and Miss Nala Golden, who presents it, picks it, publishes it, posts it, and passes it all out to you. We are beyond grateful for all you do behind the scenes to make these moments possible time and time over. With the exception of a very select few, all of these folks, myself included, are homegrown Austinians. If you don't know us, now you know us. And we say their names and celebrate the beauty and exquisite exquisite skill that comes from our community. To Jamien, Walanda, my family, my friends, and my friends who are my family, thank you all for your continued love and support. So grateful for you all in my life. To the KCA of board, represented by Liz Jamison Dunn, Darnell Shields, and Christine Conda Taylor this evening, thank you for your unyielding support. I have experienced you first as colleagues and now as superheroes. And I could not be more grateful for the support you lend to our mission and my leadership. To Liz, Pastor Rob, and James, the campus squad, you already know. So much more to come. To Race Conscious Dialogues crew, the Westside Giving Circle and Chicago Foundation for Women, your presence in my life and the community you let me be a part of is invaluable. Y'all, there are just so many. Partners like Ravinia, Chicago Jazz Philharmonic, Lyric Opera, Austin Coming Together, Catalyst Schools, Apollo Chorus, One Earth Collective, Oak Park Symphony, Mather, Old Town School of Folk Music, Uniting Voices, Music of the Baroque, Puerto Rican Arts Alliance, Collaboration, and Your Passion First are who we get to live with in this house. And we celebrate your work and look forward to future collaborations. To our sponsors and funders, DCASE, Illinois Arts Council, the State of Illinois via NCRC, the Field Foundations, Shoal Foundation, Angel Foundation, Polk Brothers Foundation, BNSF Railway Foundation, and IMC. This kind of programming is the kind of space that we simply wouldn't have without you. Feeling a little bit of FOMO? Not to worry. We are accepting all invitations to add new foundations and their philanthropic desires to this list. See me after the show if you want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club. The KCAF has been here for years, and like most of you, we've experienced the challenge of a pandemic determined to keep us from our greatness, yet we prevailed. I served on the board of directors during that tumultuous season, and I witnessed Ed Siderich and Sharon Morgan's tenacity as they weathered the uncertainty of times. Give it up for them. We are here now because of the work that the board and the leadership team did to ensure the weathering of that season. And now in this season, different and not altogether familiar to any of us as a country or world for that matter, we get to do one of my favorite things. We get to reimagine and generate wonder. So let's get curious together. Together we can reimagine a theater foundation that prioritizes the expressions of art that resonate with the Austin community. Together we can reimagine how to maximize opportunities for expressions within this brick and mortar and beyond, providing programming in other spaces too, like we'll do starting in April at Urban Essentials Cafe, where the owner, Robbie, is determined to provide the kinds of experiences we used to have at Live back in the day. Yeah, together we can reimagine what it looks like to leverage our own outdoor spaces and bringing summer concert series into our own backyards, using spaces like Columbus Park to accommodate the west side of Chicago. Together we can reimagine. I'm talking about programming for youth performance development across our range of elementary and high schools, building on the work that is already happening between us and Sistema Ravinia. Let's reimagine. Let's reimagine intentional ways to stand up films in this theater that amplify the voices and visions of screenwriters, producers, and directors that look and sound like me, as we will next Friday with the screening of Taking Root, a film that captures the work of Kenyan women determined to sustain their community. Let's reimagine. Let's reimagine supporting economic development through choosing our vendors intentionally, ensuring that our food service, beverage service, and all the other kinds of services we require come from this community. And let's imagine outdoor spaces for gardening, co-working, and art art therapy in ways that mitigate challenges associated with mental health. Let's reimagine the ways that the theater supports entrepreneurship by hosting four-year pop-ups that are in alignment with theater programming. We will start this next Friday when you can purchase jewelry made by the Maasai women of Kenya after the screening. We will do, yes. Let's go. We will do this again on April 18th when Rahel and Mawasi Watula of iLava will stand up a fashion show to support Tanzanian women, and Kelly Mosley, a born and raised in Austin and owner of K-Fly, y'all know K-Fly, a local artisanal jewelry business, will join them. Together they will share a panel discussion at the intersection of being a woman, being black, being African, being a Chicagoan, and what it means to be a human, let alone an entrepreneur in that context. Their clothing and jewelry will be available at the end of the show for purchase. These are the ways that we are already getting curious and asking ourselves, how can we maximize this space and even go beyond it to foster opportunities for artists, entrepreneurs, and community members to create, perform, and experience the joy of life together? We hope that tonight is only the beginning of finding 1 million responses to this question. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and reimagine philanthropy. Yeah, let's get curious about a landscape that welcomes our feet. I believe Commissioner Tara Stamps is in the house tonight. And I believe that State Rep Camille Lilly is also in the house tonight. And many others, like State Rep LaShawn Ford, Senator Don Harmon, Alderman Mitz, Alderman Talaferro, Alderman Irvin. In this same geography is where the opportunity for civic and artistic renaissance lives. Y'all, Beyonce ain't gotta be the only one experiencing a renaissance. Okay? We can have one too. You may not know this, but between the 1930s and the 1950s, Chicago experienced what is historically known as the Chicago Black Renaissance Literary Movement. This movement was fueled significantly by Gwendolyn Brooks and Richard Wright, and many of the events that carried the movement happened in their homes in the Bronzeville neighborhood of Chicago. The Chicago Black Renaissance Literary Movement happened both concurrently and subsequently to the more infamous Harlem Renaissance, which took place in Harlem in many public spaces, most infamously at the Apollo Theater. I'm a firm believer that the Chicago Renaissance is lesser known because the artists and literaries of Chicago did not have places like the Apollo to stand up their works, and were as a result relegated to living room spaces. Well, y'all, welcome to our new living room. Yeah, this is the Chicago Renaissance Reloaded, and ain't it nice? We have an opportunity to build on the legacy of our history as a city, and we have an opportunity to create this resurgence from the West Side, adding our geography to this meaningful and impactful legacy. It sounds good. I like it too. But in order to make this vision a reality, we need you. And we need you, all of you, in all the ways. Our governor just announced that the coming year's budget includes $10 million in general revenue to expand existing grant programs at the Illinois Arts Council. Politico says that he sees the arts as being essential to building up neighborhoods and communities that have been hard hit by the pandemic, in part because arts organizations folded up. Now I know some of y'all got Springfield on speed dial. Help us leverage some of these resources for the KCAF. You know how sometimes I stand in front of crowds and tell y'all what we need, and then y'all make magic happen and get us what we need? Okay, well tonight is one of those nights. This is that time. Call all the state and city folks you know, and let's get this renaissance cracking. Text those foundation program officers right now. I will not be offended if you look distracted for a minute. And tell need to fund the Chicago Renaissance Reloaded at the KCAF. And since not everyone in the room has the governor on speed dial, though I know that some of you do, the rest of us can participate in various other ways. So here's what I need from you. You're gonna do this, it's just easy and obvious. First, go to the KCAChicago.org website, sign up for the newsletter, and come to everything and all the things. Follow us at KCA Chicago on Instagram. Save the date for the Black Aura, a weekend of art and freedom. Our first annual fundraiser taking place June 28th through June 30th, right in between Juneteenth and the 4th of July. There, easy peasy. And now one last thing. Think about all you have witnessed and experienced tonight. Now take out the card with the QR codes on it that you got at the door when you walked in. Turn to the side that invites you to become a friend of the KCAF, also known as the Cool Kids Club, and scan the QR code to make your commitment to support all of this vision with a monthly or one-time donation. We are making it sweet for the first 100 friends of the KCAF. For the first 100 commitments, at the end of the program, if you take your phone to the table in the foyer and show them that you have made your commitment already, we have a wonderful t-shirt and swag bag for you. And I know who be wearing the t-shirts all the time. Anna definitely need new ones because she ain't got a new t-shirt since Live Cafe. So it's t-shirts and they're ready and they're here for the first 100 friends of the KCA. Now listen, to know me is to know that I'm gonna do my part. You know that, right? But I need you to help me out here. We can't cast the vision unless we also cast the net. So what do we need you to do? We need you to cut the check. All of this vision is expensive, you know? But with your help, we can make this place just what the tagline promises it will be. Auspicious, authentic, artistic. Auspicious, authentic, artistic. So we have some refreshments and music in the foyer. Eat to your heart's content. And we encourage you to stay and mingle for a little while. I'm gonna meet y'all out there for all the photos and all the fun. We're so grateful for the time we have all shared this evening. And we look forward to seeing you at the many programs we have ahead. Thank you all so very much.